We have made it to the city of Lake City, and our first stop is going to be Waffle House. All done at the Waffle House. I was so hungry I totally forgot to take a video of it, but it was their little protein bowl. Oh, look at my hair, it's blowing in the wind. And now we're gonna go check out Walmart and Publix up here since we got some time to kill until we check in, staying at the La Quinta Inn and Suites. Hit up the local Walmart right now. And where I'm at is right along US 90, which runs right through the heart of Lake City. Walmart had a pretty decent resupply. Now we're gonna go, I was able to get a few things there, so now we're gonna go to Publix, pick up the remainder of things that I need. So kind of after being in this area for only maybe an hour, it's just an interesting vibe. It's a lot different than some of the other towns I've been passing through. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm off today, but the vibe is definitely different. The people here are definitely different, friendly, but just, I don't know, it's just interesting. Can't put my finger on it. It's interesting, whenever I look around at everyone, I think literally every single person has a tattoo. I feel out of place walking around here without any tattoos. The city has everything you need in regards for like food, restaurants, etc. It's just, I don't know, something feels different here. All done with Publix, got a nice little grocery haul, got some fruits, got some stuff for backpacking, so I'm happy with this resupply. This is a pretty busy street, this US 90. So that buffet was awesome. They even had fresh caught oysters. They had an oyster bar there too. All for $18. For $18, they had quite the spread. I was not expecting all of that, but I think I finally figured out why this place is a little different than what I've been normally used to. It's because this place is pretty big. This is like an actual city. It's very busy. It definitely doesn't have a small town feel like some of the other towns I've been staying in, because I've been staying at towns along the Florida Trail, checking them out. This just doesn't have the same energy as a small town, as like a small trail town, even though, I mean, it's not right off a trail, but it's only about maybe a 20-minute drive, so it's technically still close enough. But I definitely wouldn't call it a small town or a small trail town. This definitely feels like a lot bigger place than what I thought. Got a big old storm moving in over Lake City. It is absolutely pouring out there, thunder and lightning. I was just hiking on the Florida Trail right before all this yesterday. I knew a storm was coming through, and yeah, this is pretty nasty. Glad I'm not outside. Very nice, the La Quinta Inn and Suites. Got a big old king size here. Nice little, I guess, armchair there. Chase lounge. And then got a little fridge area. And nice little bathroom in here too, actually. Look at that. Not bad. I think that's it for Lake City, day one. I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow, but we'll take you along for the ride. Maybe just like dinner somewhere, nothing too crazy. Because it's, as you saw, it's just like a main highway out there, really not much to do. It's not really fun walking on the highway. I've done enough of that. I don't know, we'll see what tomorrow brings. See you then. Good morning from Lake City. Up having a cup of coffee right before we hit the gym. Got the bed made. I still like to make my bed even though I'm in a hotel. Kind of keeps me in the routine. My daily morning routine, up before the sun is up. And we about to go get our lift on here. at the gym downstairs in the hotel. It's been a while since I hit the weights. Finally got the gym to myself. I walked in here expecting emptiness and it was packed. I think it was a group of people. See, I'm weak. I am weak today. Gonna be doing a lot of kind of back, upper back to kind of pull the shoulders back. You know, hiking, Florida Trail backpacking, it kind of brings your shoulders forward. So I gotta try to pull everything back into proper alignment. So I'll be hitting this guy over here with some rowing. Right now I'm just kind of doing some free weight activity, just some, you know, Y's, I's, T's, etc., some flies, some correctional, a lot of correctional stuff. And then do some rowing over there, maybe some more pull-ups. Another morning here in Lake City, and unfortunately where I'm staying, like along this Route 90 and I-75, there's really no good like places to kind of safely walk. So I'm pretty much confined to like the parking lots and just kind of like these nice little, I guess, hotel areas where they have like a sidewalk, just basically walking around the different hotels and restaurants. So just checked out this Town Marriott and Suites. It looks very nice in there. I was inquiring about, you know, long-term rates and just kind of how it worked. She filled me in a little bit. So basically it's a variable rate if you're looking to do these extended stays. So I was asking her if you stay longer, is it cheaper? And she basically said no, unless you call the manager of that, you know, particular residence and try to get a fixed rate. If you can call them up ahead of time instead of just booking it online, I guess you can check online to see if there's, you know, if you can get a good fixed rate. If not, it can vary. And she said the average price is a little bit more on the expensive side. It varies anywhere between, it sounded like $125 a night to like up to as high as $200 per night. So I don't know, I was intrigued by these extended stays. I guess it depends, you know, which company you go with and how long you stay. But I just kind of wanted to check it out and see what was, and just see, you know, just gain some information and see what was going on. All right, it's getting busy right here. We got eggs in here. Not bad, we got fruit down there. All done with breakfast. As you saw, it wasn't, you know, a terrible selection. They had some fruit there, which I think was the healthiest option. Everything else, I think, was, you know, from processed, packaged ingredients. Like, I think those eggs were definitely liquid eggs. And then obviously those sausage patties, those are probably those frozen, you know, links that you get at a Costco or something. I'm sure it's all, you know, relatively cheap, non-quality stuff. But I think this was, you know, I had to indulge in some unhealthy food these past couple days, so I think we're gonna be done with that and just stick with the coffee and banana in the morning, which is like what I normally do. But those waffles were calling my name these past couple days, so I had to indulge myself in those. But yeah, I think moving forward, it's just gonna be banana and coffee. But overall, decent spread. That's why I picked this hotel, because they had the gym and the continental breakfast in the morning. Okay, time to eat again. Pretty hungry. We're gonna go do an early dinner tonight, because I saw on my walk this morning, there's a Texas Roadhouse right over here. So I looked them up and I saw that they have like discounted dinners before 5 p.m. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go take advantage of that early bird special. So that meal was perfect. It looked small, but it was pretty filling. Because I had those rolls, those sweet rolls with the cinnamon butter. And then that sweet potato with the cinnamon butter was like a friggin' dessert. But that's actually a pretty damn good deal for an early bird special. That was actually a decent amount of steak. It was 6 ounces, but it seemed like a little bit more. Throw the mushrooms and onions on top. I think that was like $1 extra. It's been a while since I've been to a Texas Roadhouse. And I forgot they have that cinnamon honey butter. I think that just did me in for the for the remainder of the night. I am stuffed. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Finish up with a nice little workout. Now just popping outside for a little bit before I head back up and get some food. Because the sun's out and you know your boy needs to get his vitamin D each day, so. And that's a daily non-negotiable. Just getting that sun. So nice out today. This is what I'm working with for a post-workout meal on the road. I got a bagel with some avocado and raw milk cheese. Got 2 tangerines and then 2 raw eggs that I'll just suck right down. So this is my last day in Lake City at the La Quinta Inn and Suites. And I just noticed they had this nice little picnic area out here with a grill in the back. It's pretty nice to come out here when it's warm. Get that fresh air. We're gonna wrap it up here for this video, for this quote-unquote trail town along the Florida Trail. It's about 20 minutes off of the Florida Trail from the Olustee Battlefield area, and I also think about 20 minutes from Milton's Country Store. So you can access Lake City from either of those 2 trailhead points on the Florida Trail. I think it might be an easier hitch from Milton's Country Store than all the way out east in the Olustee Battlefield. Trying to hitch the other day into town from the Olustee Battlefield proved to be a little bit difficult. Pretty cool area. Not much to do, like fun. I mean, there's restaurants, but I couldn't like really walk anywhere because it's main highways in either direction. I did see that there was a golf course further back, but I don't have clubs, or I just don't feel like renting clubs. So you could, I guess, go to the driving range maybe if there is one there. But other than that, it's just mostly restaurants, grocery stores, and gas stations here. So nothing too scenic, but it was a decent stay. This hotel had a gym, which is nice. Breakfast every morning, free coffee. So I think I picked a pretty good place to stay. It's about $100 a night, but overall decent stay. The energy here definitely is more of like a bigger town, bigger city vibe. I'm more used to like the smaller town, which is why I think this kind of threw me off the first day I was here. But yeah, the vibe and energy is totally different than that small town feel that I've been normally accustomed to these past few trail towns. We're gonna close it here, and then I'll catch you guys in the next video.